Welcome back to lesson 5, the screening interview. Look, a lot of people hire for skill fit and then they fire or the person leaves because of lack of will fit. In other words, the makeup of the person doesn't match the culture, doesn't match you as a leader. They don't have the makeup to be flexible and learn in your environment. So the screening interview is a great tool to help you interview more people without dedicating a tremendous amount of time to the process. And look, in today's times with Zoom and Teams, there's no reason not to use those capabilities to do a short screening interview before you invite somebody in. Now, I'll tell you, recruiters, if you're working with recruiters, they will push back because they want their candidates to be face-to-face with you. But I have found that if you'll master this screening interview, it can really help you increase the quality of your hires by finding people that might not be a natural fit on paper. So let's jump in to this important interview. First, the goal is to quickly determine if a candidate is worth further consideration. The interview should last no more than 30 minutes. I would target 15 to 20, depending on the role. And the format can be phone, or in today's times, I'd recommend Zoom or Teams is the primary way to run these interviews. So here's the questions. Again, like all of them, make these your own. But number one, tell me about your goals, your career goals. And the question that I'm giving you here is one of my favorites. If we were having this discussion 3 years from now, what would have to have happened personally and professionally for you to feel great about your progress? This question just opens up a great discussion about what are the person's motivations, what do they want out of life, and what's going to make them happy. Because we don't want to hire people and inspire them. We want to hire inspired people and de-hassle them, give them a way to go be successful in our environment. Question number 2, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Now, a particular question that I like is when you think about your work, what gives you energy and what drains your energy? And force them, even in this early stage when you're building trust and confidence with this potential candidate, to give you at least 3 things that drain their energy. We all have things that drain our energy. And we're looking for people that can be transparent and honest with you. This is a great way to start that process. And then question 3, who were your last few bosses? Now use your discretion here. I'd like to get at least 3, maybe up to 5. And how will they each rate your performance on a 1 to 10 scale when I talk to them? So it's important that you set the expectation up front that you are going to be talking to the references. This is called the threat of a reference check. And the power in this is that a lot of people get good at interviewing. And unfortunately, they're coming in, they need a job, and they're not always going to tell you all the brutal facts. And when you tell them that you're going to conduct a reference check, if they haven't been completely honest, they'll probably self-select out. And if they are being honest and they've got good references, which is who we want, then there's going to be no problem with providing you an introduction to that reference when we get to that stage in the process. So practice this interview, master it. Trust me, it'll save you time in the long run, and it will help you increase the quality of the candidates that you bring on board to your team. I look forward to seeing you back here for lesson number 6, where we're going to dive into the who interview.